A combination of geography, government efficiency, and business friendliness has made Singapore a success story. Singapore has been called one of the 4 Asian tigers or dragons, along with Hong Kong, South Korea and Taiwan. Recently, Singapore overtook the US and Hong Kong to reclaim its ranking as the world's most competitive economy. The ranking, by Swiss business school IMD, evaluates the extent to which a country fosters an environment where enterprises can achieve sustainable growth, generate jobs and increase the welfare of its citizens. Singapore's rise to the top was attributed to its advanced technological infrastructure, availability of skilled labor, favorable immigration laws, and the efficient way in which new businesses can be set up here. How can a little country in Southeast Asia achieve such a feat? The following is a list of reasons for Singapore's success from the eyes of a foreigner who lived here for more than 2 years. Geography and neighborhood. Singapore is strategically located in the middle of Southeast Asia as a trading and logistics hub. For example, if oil is exported to East Asian countries such as Japan and South Korea, container ships from the Middle East must go through the Malacca Strait for the shortest distance. Moreover, they cannot make the whole journey without refueling. Therefore, Singapore is naturally well positioned to be a trade hub for container ships. Stable political environment and policies. The People's Action Party is a major centre-right political party in Singapore. Founded in 1954 as a pro-independence party descended from an earlier student organization, it has gone on to dominate the political system. One of the founding members of the party, Lee Kuan Yew, served as the first Prime Minister of Singapore, governing for 3 decades. Lee is recognized as the nation's founding father, with the country described as transitioning from a third world country to the first world country in a single generation under his leadership. Lee maintained very strict one-party rule through various institutions, such as gerrymandering, which in turn gave him enough power to realize his grand vision for a small city-state. This stable one-party rule political system has provided a fertile foundation for economic growth. Combined with the charisma and leadership of a visionary leader, Singapore was able to develop and outshine many other developing countries. Efficient and competent public sector. Many bright Singaporean youth go overseas to study under government scholarships. In return, they are obliged to return to Singapore and work in the public sector for several years. Moreover, Singapore has a long-standing high-wage policy for civil servants. The government reviews and amends salaries regularly to ensure they are competitive. Civil servants also receive bonuses linked to the country's economic performance. These policies are based on the belief that a well-paid civil servant is highly unlikely to engage in corrupt practices. However, when corruption does occur in the public sector, the government ruthlessly punishes the wrongdoers. With this carrot and stick approach, Singapore has created a public sector environment where talented citizens like to work and contribute to society. One example of the resultant efficiency is the Ministry of Transport. Currently, the ministry is taking a hybrid approach to the public transportation system, where it combines the responsiveness of a nationalized system, with government overseeing bus services, rail lines and operating standards, and the efficiencies of the private sector, with private companies operating buses and trains. Business-friendly environment. Singapore is well known for low tax rates. Income and corporate tax rates are among the lowest in the world. On top of this, there are many tax exemptions. Capital gains, dividends, inheritances and gifts are not taxed at all. Gold and silver, precious metals for which Singapore strives to become a trading hub, are not taxed in transactions. The government support for key sectors and industries plays an important role in luring foreign investments and companies. Moreover, public servants, who are mostly well-educated elites, know which industries to focus on and promote. Livability. Despite inequality, one inevitable byproduct of rapid economic growth is rising inequality. It is true that Singapore has quite a high level of inequality as measured by the Gini coefficient. This is because the government believes in meritocracy and adopts a practical approach to improve access to these opportunities among the less advantaged and make the most of the opportunities on offer, to bridge the shortfalls and narrow the gaps so that all can rise together. Despite having quite a high level of inequality, however, Singapore offers an affordable living environment for the less wealthy. Singapore's public transportation, including buses and mass rapid transit subways, is the best in quality and surprisingly, cheapest as well compared with other developed countries such as the US and UK. On the other hand, owning a car is very expensive in Singapore. The government limits the number of automobiles by setting high prices for car licenses. Because of the exorbitant license fees, buying a car in Singapore can cost as much as 3 times the outlay in South Korea, for example. All of the above reasons make Singapore a quite special place to live. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe for more. See you on the next one.